Guys, Candy Owens has come out with yet another bombshell. What's that bombshell? You may be wondering. I initially glossed over this because I was like, nah, this is not much. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am wrong. This is a huge, huge revelation because, according to Candy Owens, there were 12 Israeli linked, I'll use the American terminology for my American friends, cell phones that were detected at Utah Valley University on the day Charlie Kirk was taken out. Now, because there were these 12 Israeli phones that were detected that were actually created in Israel, and the people actually started their phone plans in Israel, and it's just strange how these 12 Israeli people with Israeli phones, linked phones, I should say, were at the university same day Charlie Kirk was there. Now, I don't know about you, but I wonder how many Israeli students there would be on various college campuses that Charlie Kirk has visited in the past. I wonder, but because there were 12 Israeli linked cell phones, and there's undeniable proof from Candy Owens herself, so she can't actually provide it. She's just going to make the statement, I've got undeniable proof. So if anyone wants to challenge me on this, they can. It's like, we've been challenging you on everything, woman, and you haven't been able to come up with any of the goods. So sit down. But anyway, she wants to be challenged. She's putting her name, not that it means anything nowadays, but she's putting her name behind this and saying, my reputation is on the line. What does it actually mean? Have a watch of this thing back, right?
Now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, confirm. Putting my name on this. Not only can I confirm this, but I can publicly challenge the very Zionist occupied Trump administration, who is aware of this, to deny it, to come out and say, no, that's not true. And if Kash Patel is done crying about the mean tweets on the internet regarding his sensational singing girlfriend, he can also certainly make the time of day to deny what I am saying if it is untrue. Ladies and gentlemen, there were, for whatever reason, 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground at Utah Valley University the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. This has completely spooked the people that are very high up in government. Now, to be clear, I don't mean that there were 12 VPNs that were switched and routed through Israel on that day. I mean that there were 12 personal cell phone accounts that were opened in Israel. Okay. Like you go into Verizon in Tennessee or in Connecticut and you open your phone. I am saying that they opened their phones in Israel, those accounts in Israel, and they were on the ground on September 10th at Utah Valley University when Charlie was shot. Now, the NSA knows this. Kash Patel knows this. People in the current administration know this, and they are desperate for some reason to stop that information from being released to the public. Why? Because they're the most transparent administration ever? Is that why? Is this like Jeffrey Epstein transparency that we're getting? Because that's what it feels like. It always seems that on the topic of this one nation that's only the size of New Jersey and has done nothing wrong ever and was truly the greatest friend to Charlie right up until the very end, never put any pressure on him, suddenly everybody abandoned their values. If there's nothing to hide, then there's nothing to hide. Maybe the cell phones belonged to some exchange students. It's possible. Maybe 12 Israelis were touring UVU on that day because, I don't know, Utah Valley University is a place where they maybe wanted to attend in the future. Maybe 12 American students had Israeli-based cell phones because they had just come back from a summer abroad program and they wanted to keep their Israeli cell phones running when they got back home to Utah. I don't know, but I'd like to know. In fact, we need to know the answer to this question. Why are they hiding this information? And why and who did those 12 Israeli cell phones belong to? I don't like secrets, especially when they pertain to the public execution of...
I'm spooked, guys. There were 12 Israeli linked cell phones at the university where Charlie Kirk was. And I challenge, I'm putting my name behind this, guys. I'm really challenging the Zionist-backed Trump administration and Kash Patel to come out and say that I'm lying. I hate to break it to you, Candy, but that's not how journalism works yet again. But that's how she works. So I guess we've got to get used to her crazy dingbat lies once again. Now, am I saying that there weren't 12 Israeli-linked cell phones? No, I'm not. If there were, there were. So what? What does it mean? What is she saying? I think it's quite clear what she's saying. She's saying that these 12 Israeli-linked cell phones are apparently somehow part of the Charlie Kirk assassination. They're somehow linked. And she's coming out and saying that Kash Patel and everyone else in this administration, they're spooked because she knows, they apparently know that she's right. No, I don't think they really bloody well care, to be honest. I don't think they give two craps about this 12 Israeli-linked cell phone thing that's going on. I really don't think there is a connection here, but Candace is trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat now. Oh, I can confirm. I'm willing to put my name behind this. Not that it means anything nowadays anyway, but there are some crazy people out there that will think that your name means something, and that is quite unfortunate because they need significant mental health help. Anyway, that being said, you can say anything crazy and provocative all you want. Doesn't mean that it's right or real. Okay? And that's exactly what you're trying to do. Like, I think it's quite astounding, actually, how I don't know how many weeks it's been. I think I've lost a bit of count. It's been a long time. I think we're going to continue getting this right up until Christmas, probably beyond. I think it's going to continue until next year. She's going to milk this cash cow to kingdom come because that's what she does. So what does this actually mean? Nothing. So Candace Owens' logic. Let's lay this out. Utah Valley University has 48,000 students and 5,200 faculty and staff. Of those 53,200 people, 12 are Israeli. This proves that Israel killed Charlie Kirk. Boom. That's a massive bombshell dropped. And the Trump administration, the Zionist-backed Trump administration, they're spooked. They're scared because they know this. They know that there were 12 Israeli phones there, and somehow they're linked to Charlie's assassination, not the guy they've got in custody at the moment. But no, we've got to look into these 12 individual phones and see what's on these phones because they're Israeli linked. I wonder, yet again, if we're doing some like actual proper thinking, I wonder how many actual more Israeli students have Israeli phones that are linked to Israel on different college campuses that Charlie Kirk has been to in the past. I wonder. I really do wonder. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, Candy Owens' logic or lack thereof, right? Now, when we say that Candace Owens is going to get someone hurt or, God forbid, killed, we mean it. Because look at this. Here's a comment. Pastor McCoy makes me feel very uncomfortable. Something very evil emanates from this man. He does not have a good face. So because Pastor McCoy doesn't have a good face, it supposedly means that he's evil. Something evil emanates from Pastor McCoy's face. Right. These people are sick, twisted, and yet, hey, I think we need to seriously watch. I mean, I've spoken about this a number of times, but Candace Owens fans, they're nuts. They are actually nuts. And maybe there's some people there that I guess have a little bit of common sense about them. A little bit, tiny bit. And, but a vast majority of them, because of the comments that I've been seeing, far out. I mean, the video that I made about Brett Cooper, mate, they were coming after me big time for stating the complete damn obvious. It's like people have just gotten so dumb. I think the internet's made people stupid considerably. If you can't look at a situation for what it really is, and you're just consistently making wrong assumptions, you don't even know what hypocrisy actually is, maybe get off the internet. Maybe. Just a thought. Anyway, once again, Candy Owens has brought no receipts, and once again, she's brought another allegation. Man, I wonder how the bees must be feeling. Like, give us more attention. We need more attention. I wonder how the dreams. I mean, where'd she get this accusation from? I wonder. I don't know, but here we go again. Anyway, that's enough from me. You guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.